Jeff Seid, Made to Be Great, is a video showing his health and fitness journey of how he became the youngest ever drug-taking fitness professional at age 19, or what he calls an epic journey. Jeff likes to stick his tongue out on Instagram. I like to make fun of people who stick their tongues out on Instagram.
Match made in heaven.
There we go. But let's start with how I got here, because believe it or not, Jeff Seid, topless, mirroring to camera, I think that's a word.
She saw my physique, she was admiring pretty hard.
Did I implement it right? It's not how I normally start my week. I normally start my week with, balls, it's Monday. And if you thought sweat gel was the worst thing in the fitness industry, you're right. Because selling a fitness product to people to make sweat instead of, promoting that thing called hard work, which creates sweat, is ethical. Jenna Charlotte uses TC1 gel before her workout. No comment. Anyway, I digress. If you thought that that was the worst thing in fitness, you have not yet laid your eyes on the Made to Be Great series by the new generic fitness company clothing brand Vanquish, starring a representative selection of naturally attainable physiques projected to the 14 to 35-year-old market, including this legend. Are you ready to make 2020 your best year yet? That did not age well. 2020 was not 100% natty. And for straight cash money, you can purchase Jeff Seid's Guide to Aesthetics. Quick, before stocks never run out. And relax, I am a fan of Team Seid, or what I call the Backstreet Boys tribute act. What is that dude doing with his face? Does he know that Zoolander is a comedy film, not a tutorial? And his name is not Dude, of course. His name is one of the Harrison twins, who sells rubbish supplements, as I talked about in this video. You may know Jeff Seid as an educator, teaching teenagers how to become fitness models. And I skimmed through this video, to be fair, and it seems like one major factor in his fame was excluded. However, that last point. But I know Jeff Seid as the new gaming superstar of YouTube.
But I wanted to switch up this update video because typically I upload an update video and it's pretty boring, I'm not gonna lie. So this time, we're gonna be playing some Fortnite. Let's do it. Back on here, I got another video just for you. The past couple videos were gaming footage and it didn't seem like you guys quite enjoyed it like I expected.
Why would that have been?
Time to go to work, baby.
Your charisma was flying off the screen, mate. And so instead of gaming, he returned to his bread and butter, his meat and eggs, his ham and cheese.
I'd explain a little bit for you guys, tell you exactly what I was doing during the bulk, and give you a little bit of tips and pointers for that. So
Give us your little bits of tips and pointers then.
Number one most important thing when you're bulking is you gotta eat a load of food. If you heard of Rich Piana, you already know this. You gotta eat big to get big, baby.
That's a responsible reference. His video gets better by the second.
They get big as I mean, come on. I was eating about 5,000 calories a day.
5,000 calories and
I have high carbs.
Carbs and
Protein is pretty high as well. That would be about 1.5 times my body weight. So I was eating over 300 grams of protein a day.
300 grams of protein. Okay. And
now my training is the same intensity year round, whether I'm training for the Mr. Olympia.
Intensity. That's what the secret was. I think you covered all the bases and didn't leave out any major aspects in your development.
I had that same haircut when I was an edgy 13-year-old.
The Usual Suspects, great film, hammer us daily by overtaking the fitness hashtags or the fitness trends, the Gymsharks, the Bang Energies of this world, etc. But lately, I've been getting my eyeballs drenched with another name draped all over loads of dudes on gear. Now, they may sell very good clothes. They probably do. And if you buy their clothes, there's nothing wrong with it. I'm sure they're very good. But it's the usual tactic of sponsoring some of the most ridiculous people in the fitness industry because, in my opinion, they have large followings. And I get it, visibility and all that. You sponsor these people, more eyeballs are on it, more people see your clothing. I do understand that aspect. But if you scroll through their profile and you didn't know the name of the company, this could literally be a Gymshark clone. Vince Vaughn is yoked. Classic Instagram pose. Quadzilla with a product placement there, because doing reverse lunges with a supplement in kicking distance, why not, eh? Pretty much the only natty person I could find on their page was Kermit. It's the classic marketing tactic of a disproportionate amount of dudes on gear, fake natties, and cheek-first fitness. And the YouTube page is even better, a poignant stream of motivational videos and fitness stories, starring this guy, and this guy, and these guys.
And these guys.
Surgy constants, whatever it takes. Multiple compounds cycled, I'd imagine. I am Vanquish. Your marketing choices, not mine. Vanquish's YouTube page, the About section should be more testosterone in it than Micah Hearn's bathroom cabinet. And here's their motivational trailer for their channel. I'm going to sit here awkwardly staring at you whilst you sit there awkwardly staring at this. This is what I call representative of health, fitness and longevity. John Jones, for the first time ever, is in a room with people who take more stuff than he does. My point is that companies like this, using these juiced up beefcakes as the bulk of their marketing, no pun intended, is problematic in terms of representing what health and fitness is on a wider scope. The projection of naturally attainable and sustainable health and fitness goals. And when I see this type of marketing, this stuff, to me, this is what I call the illusion industry. And this isn't a professional bodybuilding brand, to be clear. If this brand was for competitive bodybuilders, then this is completely applicable, but this is a general fitness and health brand. And look, if a guy juiced to the gills showing you his bicep variations floats your boat, fine, each to their own, kind of, but at least we can all agree that this skit is hilarious.
What is this?
Lee terrible. Followed by this dude dragging poor Mr. Wheels into a cameo for this video for another hilarious post for Vanquish. Run, Larry, run. For my muscle fiber types video, I should have just played this clip. Squat twins, how can I not? So I honestly clicked on the first video I could find on their Instagram page.
I fully recommend them for a Vanquish sponsorship.
Don't worry about whatever that was. Blue tick next to their name, signed. And then we land upon the motherlode of all motivational stories. Jeff Seid was apparently made to be great.
The beauty of aesthetics is that it's a universal language. It doesn't matter what country you're born on, what language you speak. Anyone can appreciate aesthetics.
Profound.
Hey, my name's Jeff Seid. I'm an American actor.
Very loosely, mate. Talking of Hollywood, Jeff was sent to Bollywood where he became inspired to make his own movie. Didn't watch it. I think it's a comedy. Manchester City's accountant is more transparent than this guy. Introducing Commando 1944. There is and forever will only be one real Commando. How very dare you, son. I'll give you model, that's all you're getting. So basically he explains how he got an injury when he was at high school and then he turned to bodybuilding and he became the youngest ever IFBB pro at age 19. And then he waffles about his apparently entertaining YouTube career.
So it was just, uploading kind of like fun content, partying footage, or working out in the gym, things like that.
And his acting career.
I never really thought that I would become an actor, so it's kind of interesting to see how everything played out. My most recent movie, Commando 1944, I starred as one of the leads in the movie.
Because it was your short movie and you cast yourself as the lead. And then some LA lifestyle type shots. You get the idea, plenty of made to be great stories on their channel to not watch. And so I just think the mainstream fitness and social media has got it backwards. And this company that seems to be thrown at me in everything I look at now is just another example of that. Trying to find a natural role model on their page was as hard as that tree I walked into the other day. Ouch. The most visible influencers, the people pushed at people, are not representative of what health and fitness is on a wider scope, on a wider scale, to a wide audience of people. And in many cases, it's people taking multiple compounds to project an unattainable physique for most people. And in many of those cases, lying to their audience about it. But in case I'm wrong, I'll leave you with this.
Let's drink some pre-workout and let's get the workout going.